sentimental analysis of feedbacks and reviews. Basically, basically our idea is like these days, in companies or some website, there is feedbacks and reviews which are left there, and they almost goes unnoticed. Like there is no time to read those reviews, or the company doesn't want to hire extra person to read those reviews. So basically, we want to solve this kind of situations by providing a platform where all the reviews and the feedbacks will be analysis, like it would be the sentimental analysis and give the visualization of those data. Like for example, this is how in this simple graph, this is just one example how the sentiments, this text analysis will be done. First, there will be the feedback, and then after that, there will be like our text analysis. The text analysis will be done with the help of the sentimental analysis API, and then finally we'll get the data visualizations. For this one, what we need is we need on platforms. Like we want to create on platforms kind of plugin. Like for example, there is like a plugin which you can attach, which you can embed it to your websites, and after that, in that website, in that plugin, you'll write feedbacks and comments. And when you do that, we'll analyze all of those feedbacks. There might be like, let's say, hundreds of feedbacks and reviews, and you didn't have time to go for it to one by one. So what you want to do is you want to create on platforms which will analyze all the feedback taste, and it will say what kind of feedbacks it's giving, like negative feedbacks, positive feedbacks. There will be a whole data visualizations of all those feedbacks. And then there will be also the possibility of getting the word, like what kind of keywords your company is getting. So basically, it's like the visualization of key phrases, the textimental analysis, and words, like what kind of words there are. So this is the pre-customer validations which we did. We asked 11 people we interviewed here, and then outside of this in front of KCD market, and then we got this kind of response. Like 7 people really liked the idea, 3 people did not like the idea, and 1 was a little bit worried about how much resources and what could be the implementation. He was a little bit worried about those things because this seems a little bit too difficult and kind of too advanced. So basically, our target customers are the people who do the business. Like if you provide the service, you are getting the feedbacks and comment from the customer anyway. So those are the people. Like it can be normal people, individual people, small companies or big companies. So basically, the target group is everyone. And the pricing of our this platform is basically on the monthly it's on the monthly price, like monthly cycle. Like there will be like a free trial, basic, premium, and some other kind of plans. Thank you.
Thank you.
One of the questions is that you didn't really talk much about how you're going to make money. This is usually companies spend a lot from the budget to analyze the data from the customers and review the customer services. So what is your business model to make money in that?
Our business model is like, for example, we create one simple plugin, and then in that plugin, that plugin will be embedded in the websites. So there will not be much cost. Like for example, this IBM or Azure, they also offer this kind of services, but they are quite expensive, like really expensive. Only big companies can use it. So this target is for the small and medium-sized companies. They can use this feedback. So the prices we are thinking like maybe 100 to 200 euros for the basic plan, and then the more service you use, the more you will get. You have to pay. Basically, you are paying for the cloud service and then the data which are stored in the cloud. So basically, you are going to pay for how much data storage you will use in the cloud.
And what is your background, the skills that you have?
I am Prasant, and I am doing a master's in computer science and data analytics is my background.
My background is data science and this programming, and I'm also good in this networking, Cisco networking.
My background is from networking and security.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Interesting. How do you approach to your clients? How do you do your marketing? How you find your clients?
Basically, I think we'll provide them with a free trial. It's for like 10 days. You can use as limited as much as you want, or for all the services. And if they like it, maybe they will.
Yeah, but how do they know about you?
Yeah, we need the marketing team. We don't have marketing team. For example, right now we all have technical students, so we need more marketing, or one or two business people who can really think about marketing.
Okay. What about the competition? Did you analyze anything about that? Where are your competitors? Who's competing with you?
Yeah, this kind of service are provided by the IBM and Azure, but they charge huge amount of money because they provide lots of things. They don't provide like simple thing, not only simple thing, but they provide lots of things. So our target is to provide minimum visualizations and for the very affordable prices. So I think our mainly customer would be like either individual who does these services, the online platform service, or the business, or the small medium-sized company who can afford those very big services because they have to pay lots of money to them. But we are just providing one smart plugin and then just the visualization of how kind of feedbacks and comments they're going to get.
So you're offering kind of economical solution.
Yes, economical solution. Yeah, economic solution of data visualizations, and everything will be automated. You can see in 5 minutes what your company did in a whole day.
Okay. How long have you been working on this thing?
Basically, this idea came like 10 days ago. But the main idea came as like yesterday actually.
Yesterday?
We're thinking about these text analyzing things like from like 1 or 2 weeks ago, but the main idea came yesterday. The exact what we're going to do it. So and we are so basically it's like we are in the beginning process.
All right, thank you. My main concern with this thing is was a presentation, a technical thing. I have very hard times following. A lot of text on the slides, a bit unclear. You speak a bit too fast, slower, clearer, less text when there's text. Fix the grammar, etc. Because it's hard for me now to actually ask questions because it's a bit unclear, the whole thing. So please focus on the pitching. You seem to have a great team with good skills.
Thank you.